to introduce to you our speaker for today. He is a Mile 2 Certified Information System Security Manager, and he has also been conducting information security awareness campaign in the locality. So to deliver us his speech entitled 3 Golden Rules to Protect Yourself Against Cyberattacks, I give you Mr. Ivan Jude S. Busano. 3 Golden Rules to Protect Yourself Against Cyberattacks.
Who among you here have your smartphones with you? Can I see your hands? Alright, thank you. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine that you are in a cozy coffee shop with an excellent Wi-Fi connection and enjoying your leisure time. And you're browsing your favorite websites with your smartphone, when suddenly an unexpected message came up popping in your screen. Now you don't want to get distracted by it, so you just recklessly click the big ugly button right below the message and it quickly vanished. You go on surfing for a few more minutes without any problems, but when you view the photos in your gallery, you discover that all of them are wiped out. And thereafter, you also find out that your contacts and messages are gone as well. You begin to get nervous, so you quickly Google for some help. But before you can finish typing in the letters, another unexpected message came up saying that your smartphone has been compromised and you need to pay a hefty amount of cash to restore its contents. Fellow Toastmasters, beloved guests, that is a ransomware. It is a form of a cyber attack that has victimized millions of people worldwide, and you don't want to be the next. But just last year, Philippines was ranked as the top 8 most attacked country by mobile malware in Asia Pacific region. Cybersecurity experts attribute this to the popularity of Android devices to the majority of Filipinos. A recent study showed that 8 out of 10 smartphone users in our country are using Android. I know a lot of you are using Android devices right now, but please don't get me wrong. I am not here to convince you to switch to an iPhone. Besides, their devices are not invincible to cyber attacks either, although very rare. This could happen to any kind of device as long as it's connected to the internet. Pretty alarming, right? And so this afternoon, I would like to speak to you about the 3 golden rules that you should do to protect yourselves against cyber attacks. Now, you may have come across this information already because this is not a new school of thought. In fact, many people already know about these golden rules, but sad to say, only some of them really understand what it means. And unfortunately, only few of the some apply it in real life. But the best way to deal with this is, of course, to educate ourselves over and over so that we don't easily fall prey to hackers. Hackers are always looking for an easy target. So don't become an easy target and protect yourself by applying these 3 golden rules. Rule number 1 is to keep your software updated. Most hacking incidents are simply a result of patches and updates not being applied despite being freely available. Unpatched vulnerabilities in your software become loopholes that the hackers exploit to install malware and gain control of your devices. We saw this with the WannaCry ransomware attack last May. You know, guys, software is updated for a purpose, and it's not just about new features all the time. Alright? When software companies discover a vulnerability, they fix it and then offer a patch, which is usually bundled with other updates. So whenever there's an update for your software, make sure that you install it right away. Or better yet, configure your devices to do this automatically, especially on your smartphone. Along with keeping your software updated, should also be making your passwords strong and unique. That is the second golden rule. 80% of security breaches are caused by using weak passwords. You know, this is kind of frustrating to know because the guidelines for setting up a strong password is actually straightforward. The National Institute for Standards and Technology recommends using at least 10 characters, which should be a combination of numbers, letters, both in uppercase and lowercase, and special characters, including spaces. Yes, you can use blank spaces in your passwords. Also, avoid dictionary words and common substitutions like using the number 3 for letter E or the @ sign for letter A. That's basically how you set up a strong password. Also, aside from making it strong, you should also be making your passwords unique. That being said, one strong password should only be used with one account. So, if you have multiple accounts, they need one strong password for each one of them. Why? Because when you only use one password and the hackers obtain it, then all of your accounts get compromised all at once. And you don't want that. Lastly, you should be extremely cautious of your actions online. That's the third golden rule. Social networking sites encourage you to provide personal information about yourself. These personal details may include your email, contact number, and address, and so many more. While the majority of people using these websites do not pose a security threat to you, there are malicious people out there who do. So, my advice would be to post as little information as possible to avoid unsafe situations. To wrap it all up, let me remind you that nothing is really foolproof. But by keeping your software updated, strengthening your passwords, and by being very careful of your actions online, you will go a long way in protecting yourself against cyber attacks. It worked for me and kept me safe over the years, and it will work for you as well. If you want to know more and if you're interested about cybersecurity, please don't hesitate to let me know. It would be my pleasure to professionally assist you in these pressing concerns. Toastmasters.